Welcome to Savagetimetv TV. I'm your host, AB Brisley, and today I have special guest Jya with me today. How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Feeling great? Feeling good?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yep. We had some miscommunication today. It was all good. We're here. It's great. We're back. I haven't been in the studio for a little bit. It's nice to be back. For the people that don't know, let's get started with where are you from?
I'm from West Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
From the playground. Spent most of my days.
Yes, and I live in Delaware now, so moved to...
Unfortunately. That's just my opinion. Don't let me.
No, Delaware is good. Delaware is nice. It's low-key. It's real calm.
Yeah.
I like it.
I guess it's just me because I don't like the calmness, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're into, I'm real laid back, so...
Okay. So you was like, I got to get out from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but my studio, my home studio is in Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so...
How was coming up in West Philadelphia? Could you talk to us about that?
I was not allowed to go anywhere. I was not allowed to go anywhere.
Oh, so you was in the house.
Yeah, I was only allowed to go to family. So, and my aunt owned a dance school. So I was only allowed to go to school and dance school and then back home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they kept you insulated.
Yeah.
For good reason. There's a lot of things you can get in trouble with in Philadelphia. But at the same time, I bet that kind of sucked though. Probably. I really
didn't because when I was younger, I was in my own world. So
Okay. So
I really didn't know the difference. Yeah. Because I didn't really have friends because everybody was family.
Okay, so you have a big close knit family where it almost feels like I see what you mean.
Yeah, so it's I'm going everybody knew each other.
People.
Yeah, everybody knew each other. So
okay. That's good though.
It's I didn't even you go over friends' houses and you have sleepovers.
You do that with family. You doing that with your
cousins. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Well, that's dope though. That's dope though. That's dope. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so COVID is finally coming back down.
Thank God.
We're back outside. So could you tell me how COVID has affected you for the last year? What you learned from it?
Definitely to be aware of your health.
Did you catch it? You don't have to say it, but did you?
No.
Okay.
No, thank God. Well, not that I know of, because people have been saying
Did you lose your smell?
I didn't.
Oh well, you're probably good then.
But I thought that they said that you don't get not everybody gets those symptoms.
Most people that were asymptomatic still at least.
Oh yeah, they got
that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't have any of that.
Okay, well you.
Thank God.
See, it goes back to your family. See, you're insulated, so you good.
Yeah, so
you don't be outside like that.
No, and I'm not even when I go outside, I was already practicing social distancing, so it was nothing new
really
for
don't
me.
Really be around for real.
I don't.
She said I don't.
No,
Okay.
Seriously.
So where do we want to? Now that we're back outside though, is there any place that you want to get back to, travel to?
Not really. I'm more focused on working, being in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I actually want to try to see if I can perform.
Okay.
So those kinds of things, that's kind of what I'm focused on right now.
Okay. Well, let's get into the music. Have you always loved music? Has it been something that you loved, or is it something that you had to grow into?
I've always loved music from as far as I could remember. I grew up in a musical family.
Mm-hmm.
Studio. Dance studio. My mom was a singer. My mom and my dad actually met in a band. So my mom was the vocalist. My dad was the saxophone player.
You got the backstory and everything.
Yeah. And so I grew up listening to a lot of jazz. A lot of jazz.
That's dope. So you got introduced to music through jazz.
Yeah.
And
through parents.
And I saw that you were singer. You're a singer and you're a songwriter. So what came first? Were you singing or were you more of a songwriter first?
Both actually, because I guess singing because you realize
because I know some people like Neo, people like that, they kind of songwrite for a while and then they start singing.
Oh yeah, no. It was always just both because I always thought that I didn't. So this is embarrassing, but because I started writing songs when I was really young, 12, 13, 14, and I didn't really know that people had songwriters. I thought in order to be
A singer, you had to write.
Yeah,
your own
you had
stuff?
to write your own songs. So I was
Right.
like, okay, I'm gonna do this. So I just started writing my own songs, and my dad would get like these beats from a friend of his who was, I guess, a producer at the time. He would give it to me on a CD, and I would just write to those. He actually got me a karaoke machine. So like I would take the cassette tapes, pop it in there, and then play the CD, and then like kind of record that way so I can hear myself. So that's
Okay.
how I'm.
Okay, so you was putting in
Yeah.
the work early. You was putting in the work early with it.
Yeah.
Okay, well it definitely pays off because now you can write your own stuff though.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about. I mean, not worry about, but you don't have to always get someone to write or wait for someone to give you some material.
And
So,
sometimes it's therapeutic too. So
yeah, it's like poetry kind of. I
yeah.
would think.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would I say when I say this specifically singing? Like I know there's music, you can do a whole bunch of things with music. Why specifically singing? Is there a reason?
Because it's what I could do.
Okay.
Um, I've tried to learn how to play guitar,
Electric, I'm thinking.
acoustic,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and piano. Neither
Oh,
were my thing.
wow. They're hard. Those
I
are two
still would
hard
like to
instruments.
try to get back and try to learn, but not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Piano is definitely. I think that's the whole Alicia Keys
Yeah, I
vibe.
love piano.
Being able to sing and play the piano, that's always
Yeah.
pretty dope.
I think that is such a talent. Like being able to multitask like that is like I think that's so
When
amazing.
Alicia Keys used to just come on there with her piano and be just singing, I used to be like,
Yeah.
that's wild. I used to
Yeah,
that's crazy how you
that
can
was so
play
decent.
and just sing. It's like dancing. I guess how people dance and sing, but I think that's different.
Yeah, I think that's different. I think playing an instrument and being able to sing and stay like on like key and like rhythm, like stay on the rhythm is just
That's wild, right?
totally different.
Yeah, you can get there though. You can definitely get there.
Yeah, probably.
Between singing and songwriting, which do you enjoy more?
It depends on my mood. If I'm in a writing mood, then writing. But usually it's singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What feelings does singing bring to you? What do you feel when you sing?
It's undescribable. I really can't describe it. It's like
Euphoric?
no, like just happiness. Like it just makes me feel happy.
Pure joy. Sounds like.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, have you done shrooms before?
What?
Have you done shrooms before?
No.
Okay, I'm just saying because that when people that do shrooms, people that watch my channel know if you do shrooms, you get this. It gives you like a euphoric, pure joy,
I'm
all
cracking
type
up.
of feeling. So that's when you say that because I don't know what it's like to sing. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking that's what you feel like. It's like
I think the same feeling that I get with singing is what
people
I keep messing with this.
singing the drugs, and that's not what I'm doing.
No, it's just I think it's you just related to something that you would love doing,
Okay.
that you really love to do, like that you're really passionate about, and you just that's similar feeling.
Okay. And I know you said you're kind of more of a loner, sounds like more of an introvert. When you're in the studio, what's your like studio vibe? I always ask artists that. Do you like to have a lot of people in there? Do you like to be by yourself? Do you kind of make it a mood? How is it for you?
I prefer for it to just be the engineer myself. So
No friends at the studio session.
preferably not.
Okay, all business.
Because it's just because I like to just go do what I have to do and then like move on to the next thing. Like I don't like wasting time in the studio.
Okay.
I actually will record references. Like I'll record at home a song after I've written it, and then I'll take it to the studio and listen. Well, during the week I'll listen to it, continue to listen to it, and then I'll be ready to record it. That way I know like exactly how I want like my stacks and all that stuff to be laid out.
So
So I come prepared. Yeah, I come prepared.
Anytime. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that's good. Well, all right, okay. Let's get into one of your singles, "Pressure." I like that. I listened to it. I think that's your newest single right now, right?
Yeah, it's the
Instead of the one that we were talking about before. Is that new? Which one's newer, the "Pressure" one or the one you just did with DZ? Which one's it?
Baddest is the one that I did with DZ is the newest.
Okay, so back to Pressure though. Where were you when you made that record? Where were you at mentally when you made that?
Mentally,
Was this a fictional story?
It's fictional, yeah. It was,
okay.
yeah, literally, because sometimes, like, the way I write songs, sometimes it'll be about, like, what I've gone through. But a majority of the time is just how, like, when I'm coming up with a melody, whatever words come out first, I'll be like, okay, I'll work around those words, and usually that's what the song will be about.
Okay. Well, you make it sound real easy to just come up with a song. You just whatever song, just go and make a song out of that. All right then. Let's talk about, we were talking about before, Baddest. That was pretty dope. I saw you with that. Could you talk about how it was to work with DZ on that?
It was really dope. He's so, like, energetic. Like, I love it. He's so, because I'm very much laid back, and for him to bring his energy, right, was just amazing. So I think that really showed in the track. And he definitely brought me out of my comfort zone because I don't usually do like songs like that.
That was my first. Now see, that's what was so crazy because that was the first time I ever seen you. So I was like, this doesn't seem. It sounds. It looked like you were not looked like you were out of the comfort zone, but I was just like, this doesn't seem like something she would. I didn't expect to see you doing this with DJ. I was like, yo, I was like, that was. But it came out really well though. It came out really nice.
Thank you.
So for you to be out, it didn't seem like you were out your comfort zone. I'll say that.
Yeah, because I do a lot better when I'm around people who like very supportive people. So and I had people that I've known for a long time at this shoot with me. So it was like they're kind of hyping me up. Yeah. And so it was very easy.
Nah, y'all could, like that joint was dope.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was so much fun.
Y'all was because like roller skating, it seems to be like coming back for like.
Yeah, it didn't even feel like a video shoot. It felt like a party.
That's dope. Now see, that's dope. Yup, like because I haven't thought of the Christianity skating ring, and I don't know.
Neither have I. I know.
Like I was like, dang, they got Christianity skating ring. Like it's a move. Like it's a little box to do out there. Like y'all really captured everything with that video. Could you describe your sound to people if you had to describe it?
My sound is obviously it would be a little jazzy because that's what I was brought up on, and I think because a lot of my influences are with the jazz background, I would sound that way. But I love R&B, so we kind of just like put them together, and I think that's the best way to describe my sound. I believe.
Yeah, because I was listening to you, you could definitely hear the R&B, but it doesn't sound complete R&B. It definitely has elements of like soul in it. So when I was hearing your music, I was like, she definitely can sing for sure. So that was dope to hear. Who are some of your influences that have influenced your music? Influenced you as a person?
Influences musically, everybody probably would know is Aaliyah, and Phyllis Hyman.
Who?
Phyllis Hyman.
Phyllis Hyman. I'm
Old school.
Figure out who that is. Can you say a song?
There's a spark of magic in your eyes.
I don't know the song, but that joint sounds dope though. That's so crazy because I thought you was gonna name it. She gave us a whole sample.
I thought you said. Oh, you said name a song. I thought you said sing a song. Oh, okay.
Name it, but that was dope. That was dope. You can definitely sing.
Well, I thought you said sing a song.
We know it's not the studio at this point for sure. That was dope. That was dope. Okay.
We know it's not the studio.
Not for real.
Hey yo.
But performing. Have you been able to perform? Have you performed yet?
No, not recently. So I actually took a break from music.
Okay.
Yeah, for like 2 or 3 years maybe.
Okay. Why the break?
I just wasn't. I was making music for the wrong reason. Like I was making music because it was like because I just wanted to get paid.
Okay.
And that wasn't like. there was no passion. There was no real passion there. Like I love music,
But you was like,
but my mind wasn't like in the right. It wasn't like I was tripping. So, just like randomly, I just had this feeling like I have to start singing again, and I just felt like this is what I love to do. Like I felt complete.
Reconnected.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so all right. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good I'm glad that you came back.
Yeah.
For sure. We definitely the people need to hear it.
Yeah. And I just want to clarify, like this, like I really do like I really do enjoy making music. So it's kind of like it's a hobby, but like this is what I want to do like all the time. Like I love making music.
You want to do your passion.
Yeah. It's so passionate, and I like I don't know where it came from. It's like epiphany or something, but like I wasn't feeling that way before, and now it's like, damn, I really love music. It's crazy.
That's nice that you relit that fire.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets like that though. Definitely when you do things with your passion. Even with this, when me talking, sometimes you're like, are you doing it because you want to? And then sometimes you're like, well, I don't feel like doing it. Yeah,
if you're not doing it, if your heart is not in it, you're not gonna like, just it's not gonna do anything.
I know sometimes with me, that's like with media, it's like sometimes I have to ask myself if because I don't feel like doing it today, does that mean like I really want to do it or something like that?
No.
Have you ever had that? Do you know what I'm talking about though? Like maybe you don't. It's like, oh, I don't feel like recording a song today, but it's like if I really loved it, I would always want to record a song or something like that.
Well, I always want to record a song. Like I always want to be in the studio.
Okay.
Like if I could just 24/7 be in the studio, I would be there. But I don't think that. I think it comes in seasons. Producer that I work with, Eric Seeds, he's the one that told me that. He's like, these things come in seasons. So like you don't. It's gonna be up and down.
Constant.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I skipped all over my question about. Okay, could you explain for the people that don't know? We were talking about it before Ramadan and things of that nature. I don't know that much about it, but I was hoping that you could spread some awareness on the subject if you wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. So Ramadan is a month of fasting for Muslims to go spiritually closer to Allah.
Okay.
And it was actually the month that the Quran was sent down to Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. So we fast that month for the remembrance of Allah. And then at the end of the month, once the fasting is done, there's a celebration. And we just eat and spend time with family and pray.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to ask about that because I had seen some of my friends that I know that are Muslims posting what I've talked to you about. It's EID, right?
Eid, yep.
Okay. And so I was wanted to ask you about that because I was like, I get like, I be trying to know, but I don't know. So and I don't be wanting to ask and then ask wrong so it comes off a certain way. Mm-hmm. So like, I was like, let me ask her. This is a good opportunity. So thank you for us saying that.
No doubt.
When it comes to touring, would you like to do more international or maybe domestic, like in the United States, or would you like to do maybe an international tour if you could choose?
I have to choose.
Yeah,
I can't do both.
Well, you could do both, but if you had a preference, if they were like you have whatever budget you want, but you can either make this a domestic tour where we keep it all in the United States, or you can travel the world, but you're not going to do that many in the United States. Maybe you do one or two, but all the rest are outside in different countries.
Darn.
It's a tough.
It is because I want to do both.
You can't have everything you want all the time.
Okay, let's see. Domestic. I'll do domestic.
Oh, okay. I understand. I always think it's always better to do international, but that's me.
Really?
That's just me. I like to travel though.
What's your reason?
I just think when you go to different countries, it's like going to different planets, so it's like the experiences and the energy are always so like different. But the U.S. is, you can have a lot of fun here, so I can definitely understand that. One thing that's been coming up in the music industry is like people with independent, always preaching, stay independent. Mm-hmm. If you don't mind, would you say, are you leaning towards staying independent or being with a label?
I think right now, that's a good question. I mean, I like being well, I can't say I like being an independent artist because it's tough.
Yeah, it's
Because
tough.
you have
It's
to do
tough.
everything yourself.
It's hard in the beginning for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no deadlines. So like you kind of do everything on your own time. Um, like literally it's up to you as opposed to with, like if you're signed, you have to be on the label's time.
True. And do what they want.
Yeah.
Take a whole bunch of interviews.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the whole like how they want to, if they're going to change you, and because I wouldn't want to be changed. Like,
yeah, because then it might be just like what you were saying before. You're just making music to make money.
yeah, like I wouldn't want to be changed because this. I feel like I'm not gonna be for everyone, but
True.
I'm gonna try to reach as many people as I can.
As while being yourself.
Yes, yeah. Somebody's gonna like
Somebody's
me.
gonna like it. Somebody's gonna like it. What are you most proud of doing your musical career?
I'm proud of the things that I've learned. Just what I create, because it's like it takes time, and it does take effort, and it's not easy. Like it's amazing, like seeing other people write songs, and it's like, wow, like I do something similar to that, and seeing other people, like being able to sing is a gift. So
True.
like, and to actually like control like muscles and knowing like how to hit notes and things like that, it's a gift. So I mean, I thank God that I have this gift, that He gave me this gift. So I mean, that's what I'm proud of.
Okay. And how do you feel about women's place in R&B, and just music in general right now?
We're here. Like this is like we're come like it's you can't really be stopped at this point. Like I really do. We're taking over for sure.
Okay. I like that.
For
I like
sure.
that. I like that energy. One thing I like to always talk about on my platform is mental health. Could you give me your definition of mental health and how you keep your mental health on the up and up day to day?
That's hard. My definition of mental health, because I think it's different for everybody. Especially if you're like, if you're going through a depression, like your good mental health for you could be like having a good day, like having that, or bipolar, having that one day where you're not bipolar, when you're not going through like a bipolar episode. That could be good mental health, because it's like you're not where you were before. So I think it.
Yeah, I'm asking what does it mean? What is mental health? Your definition of it, you personally.
My definition is just having a clear mind. Having a clear mind, being able to think clearly, and knowing yourself. I think that helps with mental health.
Being self-aware, of course.
Yeah, being self-aware. But I also think that it's like, I mean, obviously it's there's a medical side to it.
Oh yeah, of
So,
course. There's some people that can't help it. There's some people, yes, of course, that can't help it. But
that's mine. That's
okay.
mine.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. I always like to hear people's just what their definition of it, because it's different to everyone else.
Yeah,
Everybody
like
always gives you different
meditation
answers.
and prayer for me helps.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Some people meditate. Some people swim. Some people run. I always like to hear how people are dealing with their mental health, because a lot of people don't have conversations where they can even, bring up their mental health or talk about
sleep
it.
is
we need to talk about your sleep. Yeah, that's what we need to talk about actually while we're on it. Why are you not? Why do you think? What did you say? You said if I sleep, I what?
It feels like because it feels like I'm wasting so much time when I'm sleeping. Like I feel like I'm gonna miss something. Like
what you gonna miss between the hours of?
Like I really don't,
or something.
I just feel like I could be either writing or I don't know. And it wasn't always like this until until Ramadan came, and I was, because you stay up so that you can do the night prayers, and I would just be up, and I would actually get things done. So then once the nights that I that I wasn't praying. I was just up and I was like, I don't want to go to sleep. Like, I don't want to try to go lay down because I'm just going to lay there, and I'd rather do something.
Do something productive.
Yeah, so.
I can relate to that too, though. I'm more of a night owl.
Yeah.
And they kind of, I've learned now people are coming to terms with the fact that, like, you don't have to always be, like, the morning person.
Yeah.
Like, you can get stuff done being the night owl. Like,
yeah.
If you're up at 3 a.m, but you're being productive, I guess.
But you do need sleep. Sleep is
very
important.
You should definitely sleep, though.
Very important. I wouldn't promote this to anybody staying up late.
Get your sleep, guys.
Yeah.
Get at least 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah.
At least. What do you... Oh, okay. I'll ask you what you're most proud of. What is the biggest hurdle that you've had to overcome as an artist?
Myself.
Okay. What happened?
Just getting out of my way. Just not being anxious and overthinking things, because I do that a lot. I can overthink everything. So just like relaxing and just taking it one step at a time. It's not a race, it's not a competition. You just want to do better than yourself. Like, just try to outdo yourself, and don't try to, like, put yourself in anyone else's shoes.
Self-awareness, for sure.
Yeah.
Something that definitely you would think everybody has, but...
Yeah, I think it definitely starts with you.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, what is your ethnic background?
African American.
Really? No way. Yo, that's crazy. Facts.
And then everyone says it.
I'm so happy you turned around like that.
And then everyone goes, "Where are you really from?"
No. I'm not that miseducated. It makes sense. It just took me by surprise.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't know questions. It makes sense. I'm just like, all right. I just was surprised. That's all. I definitely was, but it makes sense. I'm not going to be the person to be like, well, where are you really? No, I understand that, African American women can look a whole bunch of ways.
A variety of ways.
But I'm not going to lie, you took me for a spin just now. I'm not going to lie. Man, y'all got to ask. I'm going to have to put something on the video because that's crazy. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect that. That's dope, though.
Yeah.
That is wild. That's so wild because now I can't even ask the question I was about to ask.
I want to know the question.
I'm so happy that I didn't ask what I was about to ask, because then it would have just not made no sense.
What was the question?
No, because now it's not going to make any sense. I could tell you off record.
Okay.
It's not really even a bad question. It's just like, I just wanted to know if you listen to a certain singer, because I thought y'all were the same.
Who?
You know who Nav is?
Yeah.
I thought y'all were the same background.
Oh, I think he's Pakistani.
I literally thought y'all were like, not this. I didn't think you were Pakistani, but I thought you were like, there was some, like, you would be like, yeah, we're the. I was like, but then he was like, no. I'm like,
no.
Completely different. Like, so
yeah.
I was like, nah. So
Black.
now it's just like, all right, I definitely missed on that one. Wow, that surprised me.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Get
You're
that.
from West Philly, though. I don't know why.
Ooh. He said.
No. That don't mean that. I'm saying like, no, you're from West Philly, so the fact that you're African American shouldn't surprise me. Like, that shouldn't be I should have, like, I don't know.
You straight.
That's wild. All right, y'all don't mind me. Where was I at? That's so crazy. I done lost my whole entire. That just took me for a whole spin. You don't understand. That was so funny. Okay, so what are your goals for the next 2 or 3 years as professional, as a person?
Goals are just not to be in the same spot as I was the previous year. I mean, that's like the number one thing. I'm working on an EP, so I want that to come out on like.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to ask that too, because you had a lot of singles. I was like, is an album in the works? Are we gonna get?
Yeah.
You're depriving your fans there. No, what's
yeah,
up?
I'm working on an EP. I wanted to release that like late August.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's that, and definitely start performing more.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that was COVID. COVID's about to be up now, so everybody's about to. I know everybody's about to start performing now.
Yeah, and more collaborations. I want to do more collaborations. I feel like teamwork makes the dream work. So.
Okay. And where can all your new fans find you at? Where can we follow you?
Instagram is like my primary, so it's Dose of Jaya. A lot of people think it's Dose of Fire, and it's
See, that's another thing I didn't want to say because I thought it was Dose of Fire too. I'm like, I was just striking out. Like I was just like, yo,
same thing.
You be having a lot of people thinking it's right and it's left. It's crazy.
I don't mean to.
No. It's not your fault. It's our fault. But it's just because you said those. I'm like, man, I thought that.
No, it's so many people. My mom actually makes fun of me, and she's every time like she sees me, and she's like Dose of Fire. I'm like, Mom, relax. Like, it's Dose of Jaya.
That's so funny because you really shouldn't get a J mixed up with an F.
Well, because of the dose of.
Yeah.
And then the lowercase.
It's probably really something
the
with your
lowercase
eyes.
J looks like an I.
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't know.
It's really probably something with our eyes that we can't help.
I think so.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Well, this was a dope interview. I appreciate you coming out to Savagetimetv TV.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely learned a lot this interview. As y'all can see, we definitely learned a lot. It was dope. Definitely gonna be listening to your music, waiting for that album to come out.
Yeah.
So this is another episode of Savagetimetv TV. I'm your host, AB Brisley. Again, special guest Jaya. It was dope having you here.
Thank you.
And that's another episode. Peace.